Okay, so let's dive into a piece of tech that literally protects workers from an invisible danger, high voltage.
When you're dealing with this kind of power, the stakes are just incredibly high. One single mistake, it's catastrophic.
You know, a 12 kV circuit looks exactly the same whether it's live or not. So how do people stay safe?
Well, they rely on something called a VPIS. It's basically their first line of defense against that invisible threat.
And this isn't just a simple light. A VPIS performs 3 absolutely vital safety functions out in the field. The old method used these huge, bulky transformers. Today, it's all about these small, elegant capacitive sensors. What a jump. And here's the really cool part. They don't even touch the live wire. They just sense its invisible electric field.
So how does that work? It's basically a simple 3-step process that's all about electric field coupling.
And we are talking about a tiny current here, just microamps. But that's all the electronics need to see the voltage.
So the principle sounds pretty simple, right? But getting the details perfect is absolutely critical for safety.
Step 1, and this is a big one, you have to pick a sensor that's perfectly matched to the system's voltage.
Because if you use the wrong one, say a 7.2 kV sensor on a 12 kV system, you're asking for trouble.
And that trouble comes in 2 flavors, the annoying false positive and the truly dangerous false negative.
A false positive is usually just a stray electric field from a nearby wire that's throwing off the reading.
But a false negative, that's typically a physical problem, like the sensor is simply mounted too far away.
And get this, most failures are not faulty sensors. They're simple, preventable installation errors, especially bad grounding.
Following these best practices during installation is absolutely key for making sure these things are reliable and safe.
After it's installed, you run a quick 3-step check to make 100% sure it's working as it should.
And look, this isn't a set-it-and-forget-it kind of thing. These devices need regular checkups to stay trustworthy.
So what's the bottom line? Let's just boil it down to these 4 essential takeaways for you.
Kind of makes you wonder, right? What other life-saving technologies are just hiding in plain sight, quietly keeping us safe?